We're off this week from Pole House Black Pot Weekend Getaways. We're headed to a steam festival. And on the menu,
steak and cheese sub sandwiches.
So stick around.
This is Wade, and I'm Angel, and this is Iris, and we are Pole House Black Pots Weekend Getaways, where we show you all things yummy to cook in cast iron as we visit different places.
Well, we're doing a little different.
Yeah, we changed our plans, didn't we?
Yes.
We're still going where we were going to go. To this.
We probably showed you by now, Wade was converting the camper, or the Model T, to where we could sleep in it, make it a camper. Well, we're still taking the Model T, but we're camping in a tent, or camping in a hotel this week.
Because the weather a couple weeks ago, when we changed our mind and got the hotel reservation, was calling for like 95 degrees and hot and humid, and that's not much. We're fair weather tent campers.
Yes, we are.
That's why we bought the camper, and we can't haul. But of course, I think I might have mentioned that before. We can't haul, the Model T and the camper, so we're going to tent camp, and so that just didn't work. Plus, they're calling for a good chance of rain tonight. This is actually Friday. I took today off work, and we're going to this Adrian Steam Show.
Have you ever been to it?
I went there a long time ago. It's down south of Kansas City.
I've never been there. So when we get there, we'll show you what we're doing.
We'll get there going, and we'll see you there. Well, we just made it to Adrian, Missouri, to the Steam Engine Show. We come to a nice little rain. That's why we covered at least the hood of the Model T, because one thing that you don't want to happen on a Model T is you had water go through the radiator and up under the hood and into the coil box. You get them coils wet. It's not good, because they don't work very good. They don't run hardly at all when you're pouring it. Because this does not have a distributor on it. It's got 4 coils that fire in there instead. So when they get wet, it's not good. So hopefully we kept everything dry. The rest of it, it's kind of blown dry because it was about 20 miles back. So we're going to go ahead and get unloaded and check things out. Old spruce, mercantile, and sundries. And that stuff is pretty neat. This is pretty neat. This is what they call Main Street. Got a lot of old repurposed buildings. Some of them are probably original, moved, like the Spruce Mercantile, and some of them are probably just newer buildings made to look old, but it's still a neat downtown Main Street. Mount Vernon School.
Oh yeah, they get them all. Yeah.
Couple of really neat bright red international trucks. Alrighty.
If you got any youngins on the grounds, we got the barrel train up here waiting for customers, and I know the South.
All right, we're cooking some lunch out here at the Steam Show. I got a bed of charcoal, full bed, like I'm gonna fry, underneath the Dutch oven. And over here on this side, I got another bed of coals. And here in a minute, let me go right back and we're gonna get a lid stand. Okay, I've got a lid stand. I don't get burnt here, pretty hot. Laying that on. Get a nice bed of coals underneath the Dutch oven lid. Put that on top, and we're going to use that as a griddle also. So now we're going to get some. What we do is we're making steak and cheese sub sandwiches. So in the Dutch oven, we're going to melt some butter and cook some roast beef, onions and peppers and seasoning, put cheese on it, and this griddle we're just going to use that for putting some butter on some rolls and brown them, and we'll have some lunch. So let's get things rounded up and we'll be right back. Okay, I've got some butter melted. Let me get my spatula. Pancake turner, whatever you want to call it. Butter in there, okay. Now, we're gonna get onions, and we're using, you can use green pepper, whatever kind of pepper you like. We're using some orange pepper, nice and sweet. Put that in there, get it kind of good going first. Now, you know how well you want these cooked. You can cook these a little bit first before you add your meat. But this kind of thing, we kind of like it's a little bit crunchy, kind of like you would for a fajita or something like that. So, and roast beef. Pancake turner out here again. Roast beef laid out in here. And we're also using some steak seasoning. How are you all doing?
This here is just to hold things.
Yeah, that's a luggage rack. That's what that's a luggage rack.
A luggage rack.
That's what that is. Yep, that's what it
Okay,
is.
I was trying to ask my son real quick what that thing was.
It is a luggage rack, and
He missed the thing on the side, so.
that's exactly what it is and what it's for.
Okay.
Now the meat's pre-cooked, so it doesn't take a lot of cooking. We're also going to put some provolone cheese on here. We're not going to put any salt because the steak seasoning has some salt on it, in it. And I also tasted the roast beef, and it tasted like it's got enough salt in it too that it doesn't need to be any more salt added to it. So just cook a couple minutes, then we're going to put some cheese on top of it. There we go. Cooking away a couple more minutes. Doesn't take long, and this lunch will be ready. Okay, and now on the lid, works great. We're going to put a couple of pads of butter. You could, if your butter was a little softer, you could, of course, spread your butter out on your roll buns. So. But since we don't have soft butter, this is a ciabatta bread.
Ciabatta bread.
Yeah, it's really good and dense. It'll work good for something like this. Get this on. Yeah, let that brown up. We're gonna give our steak one more turn, stir our veggies just a little bit more. Okay, there. Now, what we need to do, provolone cheese. Coming, not quite ready yet. A couple more minutes. Nice and toasted. Those should be done. Yeah,
Yep, looky there.
last one. Bread. Steak or roast beef, whatever you want to call it. Not quite the same, still works good. If you want to be expensive, you could use some thinly sliced ribeye. That would be the best, but depends on how much money you want to spend.
On this channel, we show you yummy, delicious, and interesting things to cook in cast iron, most specifically Dutch ovens. Do you know we have a cookbook? It not only shows you great tips how to use your Dutch ovens, but it gives you our first 2 years of recipes.
They're $20 with $6 shipping and handling. You can get those at Pole House Black Pots, P.O. Box 212, Fayette, Missouri 65248, or on Venmo.
Yes, in the Venmo, look up Pole House Black Pots on Venmo. Ooh, and good.
Yep.
Maybe it's cool enough so it won't quite get so burny.
I can tell you.
Hasn't cooled enough yet? She's gonna be brave to try hers.
This is not a sandwich you can eat driving down the road. I don't think. Good.
Good and messy. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, we hope you liked our adventure to Adrian Steam Show. If you liked this video, give us a thumbs up, which is like, share us on Facebook or Instagram. Give us something that you would go tailgating with, since that's kind of what we're doing right now.
Yeah, pretty simple, easy lunch too. Doesn't take
Yeah, it
long.
is. And we appreciate you watching. See you next week.
All right, bye everybody.